Okay, so we've negotiated and we have been successful with getting our offer through. Good stuff. Good for you, good for me. What happens next? Well, we have to meet conditions. That basically means the bank might have to have a hard appraisal. That means that somebody physically comes out and looks at the property and sees that what we've paid for it is actually what the bank's willing to lend on. Or they could do something called a soft appraisal, where just by postal code they can say, yes, if they've paid X for the property and in that postal code X seems to be an average price range, good to go. The bank might have to kind of make sure that the documentation that we provided early on is actually verifiable at this point and that we're good to go for closing, so they can prepare documents at that point. We still have the home inspection to go through, and the home inspection is getting somebody who is a qualified home inspector. You don't necessarily need to. You can actually have Uncle Frank if he's been in construction, or your dad, or you don't even need to do it actually if you don't want to. My suggestion is that you do. They do a 3-hour, probably a couple 100-point checklist of the home. They want to make sure that all of the systems, the engineering systems, the big money stuff, the furnace, the air conditioning, the plumbing, the electrical, the roof, windows, etc. Those are usually the main expense areas that the homeowner will have. Well, what kind of shape are they in? What kind of shelf life do they have? Are we going to need to replace them right away? If so, how much would that be? So we need that home inspection to be something that's available to us, usually in a written format, with some photos to highlight some of the points that are of concern if the homeowner did see them, for us to make a decision on whether we need to have a discussion with the home seller and maybe perhaps get some credit money back, or we actually are prepared and comfortable with the results of that home inspection and we can waive. That basically means that we firm up the deal both by removing our condition of financing and the condition of home inspection.